Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jess from Knit Plan Jess, and welcome. If you are a new viewer, welcome. I'm so glad you decided to join us. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Really glad that you decided to just come back to my channel and watch some more videos. So I'm doing a different kind of video today. As you see, I have a whole bunch of pens and markers, and we're actually going to be doing a pen test. So we are doing the test with these new Uniball pens that I got from Amazon. These are called the Uni Pin. These are fine liners, and these remind me of the Micron. So if you've ever used the Micron pens, then these are a really good alternative, and I actually prefer these better. I feel like that these write a lot smoother. So I wanted to do a test today though, to see how these hold up to just some regular Mildliner highlighters, to some Mildliner brush pens, and the Caliograph. These are new brush pens from Archer and Olive. I don't have any of the Tombow brush pens, but I figured these are a very good comparison to them. So I figured that these would be a good thing to try it with. So let's just go ahead and jump in. So this is just one of my my happy notes. This is from the Happy Planner, and we're gonna grab a sheet of paper. Now, one thing that we are going to be testing is going to be the ghosting and like bleed through and ghosting, because that to me is a big thing. So we're going to do 3 columns. I'm going to divide this up. The first one is going to be the bleed through and ghosting. The second column, I'm not dividing this up very well in sections, by the way. The second one is going to be the dry, and the third one is going to be the wet. So this is my regular gel pen. I actually got this from a store called Little Tokyo at my mall. It's like a 0.38 gel pen. I absolutely freaking love it, and this is typically what I use more often than not, but I'm really excited to try the Uni pens in my Bujo, because like I said, they remind me of the Micron, so I feel like they'd be really good to use in a Bujo planner, which I really want to make some spreads in these, and I really want to kind of film some videos for that, so you should see that coming soon. So I'm also going to go ahead and just kind of label these up, so in that way I know what they are. I'm actually going to be using one of my Archer and Olive Acrylographs to label this. These are a pen that I absolutely adore because, number one, they don't bleed through. I'm just going to put bleed, and then this is the dry, and this is the wet. These two sides will be testing with like the Mildliners and the highlighters and the Caliograph, and this one is just going to be testing the bleed through. So like I said, I really like the Acrylographs because the Acrylographs do not bleed through. They are a beautiful acrylic paint pen, and yeah, I just absolutely adore them. So I'm basically lining up the sizes. The pack that I purchased has 6 different sizes, and you can get this from Amazon. I will actually have a link in my description box below that has a link to the Uni Pins if you want to get a set for yourself. I also have a link to my Archer and Olive affiliate if you want to pick up some Acrylographs or some of their new Caliographs, if you're interested in trying out these brush pens. And then I will also go ahead and include a link for the Mildliner or like the Mildliner brush pens, and then the regular Mildliner highlighter pens. The Amazon links will all be affiliate links, so just know that if you decide to use the link, you are helping support me as a content creator. Same with the Archer and Olive links for the Acrylographs, and the Caliographs, and I actually have a discount code for the Archer and Olive to get 10% off. So you can check all that out in my description box below. Let's start. So I'm gonna go ahead and first of all, let's talk about the sizes. So the set that I purchased has a 0.05, a 0.1, a 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, and 0.8. So nothing is over 1 in this set, which I really like because I'm not a huge fan of like the really thick pens. I would say probably the 0.2 or the 0.1 is my favorite so far. Let's go ahead and start with the 0.8. So what I'm thinking about doing is writing basically what size pen, and then I'm going to do test and then test, but I'm going to have my pen ready. We're going to do Mildliner brush pens first, and then we're going to do the Mildliner highlighter, and then we're going to do the Caliograph. So I'm just going to do test. I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to let all of these dry before I actually start highlighting them, but the wet ones I'm going to do right away. So like I said, this is the Uni Pin 0.8. Okay, so this is the testing with the Mildliner brush pen. Ew, it's smudged. Okay, well, now we're gonna do a test. I have to have it ready. We're gonna do test with the Mildliner. This is just your regular highlighter. It did not smudge as much. I'm actually really impressed that it didn't smudge as much. And then this is the Caliograph. The Caliograph does come in 2 different size tips, and this is the larger tip. And I will have to kind of clean these up before I actually go to use them again. Okay, so there you go. That smudged a lot. I'm just going to go ahead and clean these up now, because I don't want them to have any black marks. And as you can see, the Mildliner kind of bled through, but the pen didn't. So that's good. I do see like a tiny bit of ghosting right there. I don't know if you can really see it in video. I see a tiny bit of ghosting, but it's not a lot. Like as little as I see, I guess I should say, as little as I see, it would not bother me at all. All right, so that is the 0.8. Let's do the 0.5. So this is for the bleed through, and this line is for the dry. Oh, I guess I should probably actually do 3, shouldn't I? And again, I just want to make sure that they all dry really well. So let's just go ahead and write all of these. Okay, now we're going to do the Mildliner brush pen first. And I do usually give it like a second or 2, because I mean, obviously in my normal, whoops. Okay, that one didn't do too badly. Maybe I just didn't put like as much pressure on it. I don't know. It really didn't smudge though. It did a little bit towards like the edge, but not as badly as what I expected. But yeah, like usually in my writing, I'm not going to immediately take like my highlighter to the marker. So if I give it like a second or 2, that's really not a big deal. All right, that one actually did pretty nicely. And I'm just gonna make sure to clean it off after each time. And then we're gonna do the Caliograph. And 1, 2, 3. Ew, that one smudged. I mean, it wasn't horrible. Again, I'm trying not to put like different amounts of pressure on it, but it's very well possible that I am too. So I'll just be careful. All right, now we're doing the Uni Pin 3 or 0.3. this is definitely one of my favorites. And we're going to do test, test, test. And now the brush pen first. Also, I kind of caught on my phone that my battery's really low. Ack! Okay, that one didn't look that bad. I just clean it off a little bit. And then next one is the Mildliner. This is the regular Mildliner Highlighter. Give it 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one actually looks really good. And then we have the Caliograph. 1, 2, 3. And that one's smudged. Okay, so far the Caliograph are definitely the ones that are smudging the most. All right, let's go ahead and do point 2. I love the point 2. Test, test, and test. Oh, I don't know why I was about to close that up. Okay, so Mildliner Brush Pen first. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that one's smudged. Actually, that one smudged quite a bit. Okay. Now the Mildliner. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that one did not smudge at all. I'm really impressed with that, actually. I'm wondering if pens just always smudge more with brush letter pens. Maybe it's like a different formula. 2, 3. Okay, so you see, so that one smudged too. Yeah, it's got to be the formula of the ink that causes it to smudge more. Okay, so that was the point 2. Now we are moving on to the Uni Pin point 1. I love this one, by the way, so much, because I'm not like a flare fine liner person. I like my pens to have that extra small tip, and as you can see, that is getting small. Okay, so now let's do the Mildliner brush. Give it 1, 2, 3. That one actually looks really good. It does smudge a little bit, but it's not horrible. All right, now the Mildliner Highlighter. 1, 2, 3. That one looks really good. And now we're going to do the Caliograph. I am expecting this one to smudge. Let's actually give it to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it smudged a little bit. It's not a lot, but it definitely did smudge a tiny bit. So there you go for that one. And now I got to figure out what to do. We're going to do the Uni Pin .05. This is the one of the smallest tips that they offer. I know that they do have a .03, which I think that would actually be smaller than a .05. Or would it be bigger? I don't know. I'm not that smart when it comes to that sort of thing. Okay. Mildliner Brush Pen. We're gonna go test, and 1, 2, 3. And it's smudged a little bit. And now the Mildliner Highlighter. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Okay, that one really almost kind of looks like it did a little bit. Like it kind of looks like that it's smudged a little bit for me. And then we're gonna do the Caliograph. And I'm not giving this Caliograph 4 seconds. Sorry. You ruined that chance last time. That one definitely smudged. So yeah, so the Caliograph, you have to let it dry. All right, let's go ahead and start testing out for the drying, because I feel like that they have dried enough, and it's time to test. So that one did not smudge, the 0.8. 0.5 did not smudge. 0.3 did not smudge. Let's go ahead and do the Mildliner Highlighter. 0.8 did not smudge. 0.5 did not smudge. 0.3 did not smudge. And now the Caliograph. Nope. Nope. And nope. Oh, that looks beautiful too. Holy moly. All right, now we're going to do the 0.2 and the 0.1. I'm going to give the 0.5 a little bit longer to dry, just in case, because I feel like the other one's got definitely a lot more time. 0.2 and 0.1, it looks beautiful. And then 0.2, 0.2, okay, or 0.1 I mean. So I do feel like the Caliograph did smudge a little bit on the 0.1. It could be because it didn't get as much time to dry. That's what I'm going to chalk it up to. Okay, so 0.5 looks good. Highlighter looks good. And now Caliograph, you're up. It smudged a little bit, but again, I don't think that the 0.1 and I don't think that the 0.05 had a lot of time to dry. So now, the bleed through. Okay, so it goes to, let's do this. It goes to like right there. I see a little bit right here for the 0.8. I see nothing, like nothing. I see a little bit like when you hold up the page, obviously you're gonna get something. I am telling you, run to Amazon. I would appreciate if you use my link, first of all. Run to Amazon, buy these pens if you're looking for a good fine line pen for your planner. These are fantastic when you use them with highlighter, with mild liners, both the brush and the highlighter. Just make sure that you do let it dry, obviously, because I mean, and not many pens will not smudge. Like, not many pens do not smudge when they're wet. Let's just be honest. The Caliograph, I did feel a little bit iffy about it, but again, give it more time to dry, it'll be fine. There's no bleed through, no ghosting. These pens are fantastic and they're super smooth to write with. So I hope you enjoyed this. I am going to be doing a video where I am talking about my favorite pens, and I'm pretty sure these just made the list. So stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and have a good day. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.